Hi, this is David Tinsdeall Hughes of the Equalitarian and Proportionalistic movement that I created and have created for you. The movement itself believes in Devo Max regionalised politics and Devo Max micro economics, and also believes that in a central overtier of government, of politicians, it believes in democracy. It believes that the main thrust of politics should be at a regional level, with key settings set by the 10 parties of a 1 by 10 house makeup, meaning that I believe there should be 10 parties with 10 proportional elements to each party, or in terms of political beings in the top tier of the house, and they shall set the agenda for the overview, give or take overview of regional matters. So parameters such as give or take a criteria percentage of, say, 15 to 25% taxation levels, etc., 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 all the way through right through to full regional control on that basis. Each micro regional economic centre shall dictate its own future, just as the politics shall. MPs shall sit regionally. The upper tier house shall vote the 10 by 10 or the 12 by 12 or 8 by 8 variants. Shall vote on a pyramid vote structure on everything, narrowing down to a decision in 1 to 10 or 1 to 12 or 1 to 8 tick box priority voting. This shall happen on every merited conclusion to the House. The House itself shall vote to who shall be its Prime Minister, and the Prime Minister shall overall have the steer of the House, but not the rule of the House. I believe the Lords shall be scrapped. The Lords shall become political consultants, and only if an unanimous Lords decision is arrived at shall any overturning of Parliament occur, and regional politics shall be governed by the upper tier of the House, i.e. the House. Proportional voting shall come into effect. I believe in 16-year-olds having the vote. I believe in and think that legislative corrective powers to the unbalanced status quo of wealth balance in the country, in the world. Although we're only talking about this country currently, I hope for my politics and my movement to spread throughout the world. This is just a small taster of how I see things, and how my movement sees things. Currently, I am alone as a political reformer and commentator. However, I do have aspirations to grow the movement if I am ever in a financial position to merit a challenge to the current scenario and status quo. I do also believe that there should be a UK purse for voting for political parties, and each political party that puts themselves up for Parliament and local elections and regional elections shall have an equal proportion of the purse. They will also be free to do their own donation seeking and membership seeking. But I do believe that that would give all a fair chance of being able to challenge the status quo of the two-party deadlock that is basically, to my mind, just communism with two parties and two halves of the jigsaw rather than multiple pieces that represent the proportional views of the United Kingdom as a whole. I do believe that my house and my idea of politics would represent the UK, the wider UK, that is all elements of the UK, in a much more proportional, well-balanced way, doing away, obviously, with the old ancient archaical system of current that has been around for hundreds of years and is now so outdated and so obsolete, it is ridiculous to carry on in the way that we are in terms of UK politics. I do say that they are backwards in their approach. Things will never change because they hold a deadlock. Deadlocks and monopolies are never fair, and things absolutely need to change. So think politics, think the proportionalist